huge welcome back to the series all about your first trip to Disneyland Paris. Today's video is going to be all about the different types of tickets you can actually buy for Disneyland Paris, what they mean, what you have to do, and how to actually save some money. There are quite a few different options for tickets, so I'm going to cover as much as I can, as quickly as I can, just because I don't want this to be a really lengthy vlog like the hotel one was, but I will do as much as I can, as quickly as I can for you. So the easiest way to get Disneyland Paris tickets is simply to book a package. So you want an on-site hotel, your tickets are included. You will get tickets for each night of your stay. So if you've got a 2-night stay, you will have a 3-day ticket. That is automatically included if you book a Disneyland Paris package. If you book the hotel alone and tickets alone, this is slightly different. But with packages, they heavily discount the tickets. You basically don't pay very much for those tickets at all. Like the price difference for the hotel alone and a hotel package with tickets isn't much at all. So yeah, the easiest way to get a Disneyland Paris ticket is simply to book an on-site stay, but as a package deal. If you are staying off-site at one of the partner hotels maybe, or at a different hotel and you need to just buy tickets standalone, there are basically 2 different options. So you can buy a dated ticket or you can buy an undated ticket. So with the dated tickets, you will pick the date you want that ticket to be valid for. It will only be valid for that date. You will not be able to use it on a different date. Whereas if you pick an undated ticket, that is basically just like a ticket that you have and then you can pick which day you need to go. But with the undated tickets, you do have to reserve your day. So you have to log into the Disneyland Paris website and you have to pick the day you want to go and assign your ticket to that day. And days can sell out. So if you're thinking, oh, I'll buy my ticket now and I'll go for New Year's Eve and I'll book it the day before. No, you won't. So if you are buying an undated ticket, please book your day as soon as you can because they do sell out. The dated tickets are also usually cheaper than the undated tickets because you've sort of guaranteed that you are going to Disneyland Paris. So Disneyland Paris are like, thank you for choosing to come to Disneyland Paris, here's a slightly cheaper ticket. Whereas with an undated ticket, you might buy that ticket, but you might not actually go to Disneyland Paris. Like, you might forget to book your day or, you might just forget you had that ticket. But with a dated ticket, you're sort of guaranteed to go, so they do make it slightly cheaper for you, which is lovely. There is also 2 more options once you buy your ticket. So you can get a 1-park ticket or you can get a park hopper ticket. So the 1-park ticket, you will scan into your park for the day. You cannot enter the other park with that ticket. It literally will not let you. So if you buy a 1-park ticket and you go into Disneyland Park first thing in the morning, you are then tied to Disneyland Park. You can leave and enter Disneyland Park as you please, but you cannot go over to Walt Disney Studios. Your ticket will not work. So yes, the 1-park ticket allows you entry to 1 park. You cannot go to the other park. And obviously the park hopper ticket, you can go between the 2 parks freely as much as you like. So I always recommend getting a park hopper ticket just because I like the freedom of it. Like, if you are at Disneyland Park and you think, oh, well, Studios has got a lower wait time, so I'm going to hop over there. It's easy. Like the parks are 10 minutes apart. So I personally have an annual pass, so I can park hop as much as I like. But if I were to buy tickets, I would always go for a park hopper. It is a little bit more expensive, but in my opinion, it is worth it. You can also buy multi-day tickets. You can get a 1-day, 2-day, 3-day or 4-day Disneyland Paris ticket. Again, in 1 park or in Park Hopper. You cannot buy more than a 4-day ticket standalone at this current moment in time. But if you book a package deal, you will get tickets for however many nights you book. So if you book 7 nights, you get 8 days worth of tickets. But with standalone tickets on their own, I believe the maximum you can do at the moment is only a 4-day ticket. So do bear that in mind. You can obviously buy, 2 lots of 4-day tickets, but that is a little bit of a faff really, isn't it? Let's be real, like it's fine, but it is a little bit of a faff. But yes, multi-day tickets are also an option. The last option is actually annual passes, and a lot of people look right past annual passes because they think, well, we're only going to go once. You don't know that. You might go to Disneyland Paris and fall in love with it. Like I said in 2024, I'm going to have 1 Disneyland Paris trip. We booked a package through Disney. We literally had hotel and tickets, and I thought, I'm not going to need an annual pass. I went to Disneyland Paris 3 times that year. I wish I'd bought an annual pass. Fool. But it's fine. I learned my lesson. I bought my annual pass again. So yes, annual passes are a great option, and you can get them for relatively cheap. So there's currently 3 different options. You have bronze, silver, and gold. I have the gold one purely because I'm a princess and I want the top one. But there are different perks to each pass. So like the bronze one has quite a lot of blockout days, so It's a lot of the weekends, a lot of the summer holidays you can't actually visit for because your pass won't work on those days. The silver one I think has less block-out days, and then the gold you can visit any single day that you want. You do have to make reservations with the annual passes, so you're not guaranteed to get in, but most of the time the days are free. It's going to be like stuff like Halloween, Christmas, New Year's that might book up quickly. But annual passes are actually really good value for many at Disneyland Paris. I love mine. I really, really do, and you get discount included as well. So I think with the silver one, you get 10% on food and merch, and with the gold one, you get 15% on food and merch. That adds up so quickly, especially if you've got a family of 4. Like, even if you've just got one annual pass for your party and got tickets for everyone else, like, the money you save on food and merch might make that annual pass worth it. You never know. So don't write off an annual pass. Like, have a look into it, especially if you're going for a longer period of time. Yes, they are probably more expensive than the tickets that you're looking for. Don't get me wrong, I don't dispute that they are expensive passes, but they might be worthwhile. And if you think, we're going to go to Disneyland Paris in March, but next year, we might want to go in January, that's 2 trips. It might be worth you looking into an annual pass. I'm not going to cover like all the details and all the full range and all of that stuff, just because a lot of you going to Disneyland Paris for the first time probably don't want an annual pass, and you probably just want, the on-site hotel tickets package because it's the easiest. I don't dispute that for a second. It is the easiest option. But don't rule out an annual pass. Like, if you think you're going to visit again within that year, or if you've got, a big family and you're visiting for a long period of time, just look into getting one just for the discount. Honestly, it all adds up so quickly. So yes, don't rule out annual passes is the moral of that story. So just as I hope that was a really, really, really quick overview to the types of tickets you can get at Disneyland Paris, I hope it was helpful. If you were thinking, oh, should we stay on site? Should we stay off site? Should we book a package? Should we book standalone tickets? Then I hope this was helpful in, helping you make your decision, helping you decide what sort of ticket to get, how to book these tickets, how to reserve days if you're buying undated tickets, whether to get an annual pass. There are a lot of options, don't get me wrong, but the aim of these videos is to try and make Disneyland Paris as easy as possible for you. So yes, I really do hope that you found this video helpful. And with that, I am going to love you and leave you, and I will catch you in the next one.